Hello everyone, welcome to the second video on generating structured output using OpenAI API. In the first video, we have built a very basic app, the resume categorizer app, where we have provided a JSON schema, and whenever user gives a candidate's resume in a text format, LLM can read that and create a dictionary out of it. So now in this video, we'll try to save that dictionary into a JSON file and handle the duplicate user entries. So let's start coding. And this is the code which we have written earlier. So here we have two candidates data. So let me just run it and show you again. If you try running it, here the first print will just extract the name, years of experience, and the entire skill set from the candidate. And in the second LLM call, it is just trying to categorize the skill set based on cloud, DevOps, networking, automation in all these categories. Now we are getting the details in this format. So we'll try to store this into a JSON file. So instead of print, I'll change this to return final output. And here we'll just try to do a print of result. So it is printing in this format. If you want to format the print, what we can do a JSON dot lumps, then result comma indent equal to 2. Let us run this. So now we can see the candidate data in a better format. Now we'll start adding code for saving this to a JSON file. First here I'll create a variable JSON file equal to, and we'll hard code the file name for now, candidates summary dot JSON. Then first we'll check whether that file is there or not. If os dot path dot exists, here if the file is already exist, we'll read the file and store the entire data into existing data. If file is not there, the existing data is going to be empty, and then we are going to append the final output of individual input candidate into this existing data, and then we need to write this into a file with open the JSON file, and then we just need to write this content. Okay, let us just try running this. We'll run it for candidate 1. I'll refresh this. Now if you notice, it is not storing any data here. What we can do, we can just mount the drive, connect to Google Drive, and then we need to put this return in the end. So let us try running this script. So we can see here now there is a file called candidates summary.json. I'll open that. Here we have data of John Doe. Now let us just try passing another candidate. I'll just open the file. So now we have the second candidate. Now if I try running this again, So this will be adding the same user again. Now to handle that, here what we'll do is we'll create a variable existing names equal to, then we'll just write a for loop for candidate in existing data, and here we will try to return the candidate name. So we'll be getting the list of names here, existing names, and then final output is going to have the current user data. Here what we'll do is if the final output name will change this condition, if it is not in the names, we will try to append the data and then write it into the file. Then here we can give a print statement saying that formatted string added to JSON file. Here I need to give single quotes because outside we have double quotes, and then we need to put a else condition already exists in the JSON file. So what I'll do now, I'll go to this file. Now we'll delete this candidate, save the file. Now we'll try running this code. And here we are passing C2. Now it is saying this user already exists. But if I try to add a new candidate, I'll create a variable here. And now we'll run against C3. So we can see here it is adding that new candidate. So it is reflecting here. In this way, we can handle the duplicate user entry and storing the entire JSON schema data into a file. In the next tutorial, we'll see how to create a Streamlit app and add a UI for this application. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.